We're out of the weather here. Got this together just in time, thank God. I just put the tarp out here yesterday just to see what it would do. All ripped up and whatnot. It works really well. I just gotta get it lined around here now with all the reeds, the rushes, the marsh, cattails, and whatever else. Waiting for it to freeze now. It's too warm with the snow coming. Water melted. Gotta wait a few days, maybe a couple more days. Ice will be out here thick enough to get on it. Well, I'm not sure who's there with us right now, but got one of those old wives' tales tricks or something like that, whatever you call it. You ever get something in your eye, like a little piece of dust, or maybe a cat hair, dog hair, or you're walking outside and something just blows in your eye, or maybe it's a tiny little gnat or some other type of insect. But if you take your finger, it's down on the bottom or on the top, either way, and then you just pull down, so you're opening the bottom of your eyelid there where the irritation is at. And then with the rest of your fingers, you just make a cup over your hand. So now you have this hole here. You're pulling down, your finger comes in, you cup, and that's right over your mouth. And when you blow, what that does is it kind of makes a little tube. It comes up and catches whatever's there and throws it right out that little hole of your eye. Hope that helps somebody. Get some thumbs ups or something on that. Let us know. Let us know if you would. Thank you. Cool. Somebody said thumbs up. Appreciate you. Could go back up and get the GoPro, bring it down here and set it up for the night under the tarp. Make kind of a neat, like what is it? Rain on a tarp, snow on a tarp. One of those videos trying to go to sleep or just relaxing. Supposed to come down a little heavier later on, I believe. Talking about 3 to 5 after this. Well, we already probably got, I don't know, 2 or 3 now, but it's all wet. Got the property all shoveled out earlier, so I figured I'd just come down, relax for a few minutes, say hi to everybody, wish you all a happy Sunday. Tell you I care about you. Somebody out there cares about you, you know? That's real. It's not fake. Not just something to say. Dammy B, welcome. Thanks for coming to our channel and checking us out. Appreciate you being here. There we go. Boom. Time it does anyway here. Oh, I was in an exercise thing. Okay. Oh, I gotta shut this off. Okay, quit. Boom. Oh, sorry, folks. Here, let me get this right. That's my good smartwatch I got the other day. So I was doing like an exercise timer, workout, whatever, workout records, all kind of stuff on it. Pretty cool. Yeah. We are in Rhode Island, and I'm not sure what your Dammy, but we'll go with Dammy. Damn my B. Anyhow, yeah, this is Rhode Island, Exeter, Rhode Island, New England, United States of America, and just about 30 feet offshore here, maybe 20 feet offshore, not too far out. There's an old tree, and we made a path with a bunch of trees that fell down over the water to get out here. And then there's one right here going out. So once that freezes, that's about 50 foot long there. We can just walk through all the reeds out there, and then there's a clearing in the middle. We'll cut that all down to level, and then when it freezes again, it'll be like an ice rink. And then in the meantime, we can harvest all these reeds that are in front of us. You can see we're going to cut them down like that, put them in a bundle, and then we'll put all the bundles all the way around here, make walls, and it'll be really nice and warm here afterwards. Or make a little shelf right here. Yeah. So it's not really, it's not a hunting blind. It's similar, I mean, it'd be something you might do, or if you needed to make a shelter. This is a kind of more of a semi-permanent structure. It's not into the ground or anything. It applies with our city codes and everything. I've got it tied to the tree, and then this is sunk to the ground between the tree roots. So if you really gave this thing a push, it could come over, but it's not going anywhere. So kind of like you don't need a permit to make a structure like this. You don't have to consider like a greenhouse. So anyhow, yeah, that's kind of that situation. But yeah, if you wanted to make emergency shelter though, speaking of that, I mean, you just want something quick. You want like a bunch of like pine branches off of a pine tree or something you can lay on soft and put a bunch of them over you, or something else that's kind of like, is gonna keep the air in around you. Even these would probably work. They're not the best, they're really light, and then also the factor that they're wet would really not help you as much. So you have to take things like that into consideration. But if you can find a little small, dense pine notch, where a bunch of seeds have come up under some other pine trees or something, get underneath them, and then you can even just take a whole bunch of leaves. If the leaves are dry, you could pile the leaves all on top you and get underneath it, and that'll keep the air around you. Whatever it takes. Damn, MIB. So where are you from if you're still with us? Tell us what's up with you. What's going on? Where's your location? Gotta stay hydrated, folks, You forget to drink when you're out here. It's like summertime. It's like, oh, no, it's cool. It's cool, because it's not hot, but you need water all the time to keep your mind healthy, keep your body healthy. We all need the living water. I don't know if anybody watching knows what the living water is, but it's the key to life, that's for sure. Eternal life. I love this tree out here in the back. Let's see if I can zoom in onto it. We can make it out there. Yeah, kind of grainy probably. Hopefully you guys are even seeing anything halfway decent on my... This phone camera is not the best. But that's about, oh, good 50 yards at least, maybe 100 yards out there. So once it gets all icy, we can walk out towards that, check that one out. We got a trail up here we made a couple years back. Cuts up across, comes out way up behind the other property here. I'll be right with you, folks. Just taking a little safety meeting here, smoke break. Thanks for the thumbs up. We do appreciate those. Thanks for the thumbs up, mates. Welcome to the show. Can of dog food out here for the little one just in case there's an emergency. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. 100% better. Yep. I picked this tree specifically. I could have gone to a lot of places out here in the water. Um, but although you can't see because the tarp's up covering the top now, all the branches come off to the side going in that direction. It leans just ever so slightly. So if anything did snap, more than likely it's going that way, headed east. I guess I could take the time to actually wall this all in. There's probably enough deadwood out there. And still line the outside of it. Outline the outside of it first with all the reeds. Then we could come in here and fortify it. Put some plastic up, whatever. Line the whole thing with plastic. A little coffee can in here with a small fire in it. Plastic to keep anything from going up and catching a fire. Act as like a flame, like a flame vapor, a barrier. That makes sense. Let's get some more thumbs up in here, folks. We love you, appreciate it. It's a little ashtray. Get around to emptying that one of these times. Probably take the hatchet back in, sharpen it up. I had to cut a lot of greenbrier down. I found a couple of pieces out there. I chopped a couple of trees. I'm going to cut them up with the saw later on, bring them in here. We'll do something with it. We can make a railing out here if we have to or something, so it's easier to walk across. Don't want anybody slipping coming out here, myself included. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, wrap this just because it's wet. Take my seat with me. Gotta bring something out there to sit on. It is comfortable, just like that. I can lean right up against it. I guess we can go for a little walk. Got this post down in the ground here to reinforce this. It's kind of angled in there. Wedged it in. Got a rock behind that. It's a nice little outing for the foundation of this thing. This slopes down here just a little bit. Like I said, we got that seat right there. I could always put a small bed in right here if you had to. Just put like a little cot. Could jack this up. But gotta figure out the windows. We'll probably put one in right here. And then the whole back of this section right here, I don't know. We'll figure all that out. Maybe one there. We'll put another brace in here and then put one in the middle or something. Sorry, folks. Just trying to put my gloves on here, doing all this one-handed on the fly with the phone. Oh, so sorry, bro. Thank you for the notice. Welcome, man. Welcome. I just got in from the cold. I was out there in the blind I'm making for the when the creek freezes behind the house here. So just bear with me a minute. Thanks for joining me, man.
20 to 30 knots. Seas 6 to 11 feet. Tuesday night, west to northwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 9 feet.
Oh, you guys can hear that. I'll be right back.
10 to 15 knots. Becoming southwest 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Wednesday night, southwest winds 20 to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 9 feet. Thursday, west to southwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Seas 6 to 9 feet. Thursday night, west winds 20 to 25 knots. Seas 6 to 9 feet. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Rhode Island, including Block Island, and Bristol County, Massachusetts, including Attleboro and Taunton, issued at 1:09 p.m., Sunday, January 18th. This afternoon, cloudy with a 50% chance of snow. Near steady temperature in the mid-30s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour.
Oh. 3 to 5 inches of snow, so I don't know. I looked at the radar. I really think we're going to get maybe more than that. This could turn into a nor'easter, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. Oh, wow. Cool, Ben. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, man. I was going to clean the edge up on here. More than likely you can see it, but I'll try to zoom in there in a minute. You might be able to see it just with the regular view. I got some chips on the edge there. It's really causing it to slow down when I'm trying to make a cut. Okay, let's see. Oh, where's it at? Wait 1 second. What's I gonna get now? I lost my train of thought here. Okay, I came back here. My stinking brain injury. Put that down. The Dremel's right here. What was I gonna go get? Oh yeah, things aren't that kneel on the floor and bust my knees up. Bikes are doing all right. We'll get there one of these days, my friend. I just got another I got another spare for this right here. And the more and more I think about it, eventually we're probably going to put the Frankenstein on here. That's at the machine shop. So I'll wait until I get my license. I don't know. It's either that or put it on here on the MZ Miami frame. Like I said, I think I got that 4-inch drop out in the back. The bearing on the bottom there, the sealed taper, way longer than the diameter here on this as far as the casing. That's like twice as wide as that, if not more. So I remember I measured that out. I had a hard time. I had to like use both ends of the feeler on my what am I even trying to say? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right, let's get to it. Yeah, here it is. Sidetracked as usual. I'm like that dude on The Simpsons, the crazy dude with the axe sideshow, Bob. I'm doing the real life version of it right now. Only my hair's probably not that crazy. Who was it? Was it Kelsey Grammer, I think, that did that voice? That was one of the funniest characters on there. I don't remember if he was trying to kill... Who he was trying to kill all the time? Was it Bart or Homer or... I don't even remember. I'm going to rebuild the Stage 6 next week and got the performance parts, so just need the time. Oh, all right, man. So good to hear. Yeah, I'm really sorry you had that problem with that pin failing or whatever it was. I mean, I don't know. I think I had sent you the link for the ceramic bearing, the 6202s in ceramic. Uh, I mean, that's your choice. I'm right off the top of my head. I don't know the heat rating. I think they're like the PGN, PNGs or whatever. Uh, you got like the little penguin on it or something, or are there? Maybe they were SKS. I don't know, but I have it. I have the link somewhere. I can send it to you again on WhatsApp. Um, but yeah, I mean, go for it if you want to do it now. I don't know. I'd try it. I guess. I guess for my own satisfaction to be able to give you like a really true answer. Probably not this month, but next month. Cause I gotta catch up on all these bills after May having heartworms and the $1,200 for shots. So, but yeah, man, maybe I'll try to even do that on the Frankenstein. Put some ceramics in there, or just buy a kit and just put them in and just check it out. You know what I'm saying? 100 bucks, $50, with the bearings, whatever, and just boom. Run it, see what happens, light it up. Drive it like a. No, I say. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I can't stand Google. I'm still trying to. I can't even. My calipers. What's the actual name for that? I like got a total like fog, like mental blank. And I just changed the battery in it the other day too. Anyway. Wear safety glasses, folks. Oh, let's see here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I promised you I'd show you the blade here, what we're fixing actually. All right, let's see if we can see it. Yeah, right up here on the edge. See these huge nicks? So we're gonna take all that out of there. And this side's not bad. So we'll probably just clean that really good, and then we'll just come over here and hit that lightly, and then I'll bring those edges back together. Yeah. All right. I don't know how to one-hand a Dremel and an axe and still photograph. So. Still getting ahead of myself. I did say wear safety glasses. All jokes aside, kids. We do what we do. I gotta go get my glasses. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. All right, that's a little better. Let's see. Depending on what you're using a axe for, I don't know, might be common knowledge, but just so everybody out there can understand, different edges are going to give you a different cut, just like a tattoo needle. If you're doing shading or lining, if it's blunt or sharp, depending if it's like a round light or whatever. Same concept here. It's going to have a different result. So I kind of know what I'm doing here. I'm not going to explain it to everybody, but you should look into it if you're going to try to. You can form a different edge on here is what I'm saying basically. So, and then depending where you put a certain angle, you got more striking power up top or down in here if you want to dig in, if you're going like a short stroke. So. Coming along, guys. See how that pad's holding up. Yeah, we got a little nick up top. So we can change it out. No big deal. This came out pretty good. Let's show it to everybody now, just so we can see the difference there. You can see the edge all along where we had the damage. It's all redone, and it's tapered back here in the corner. Although this fattens out, we got a really sharp, kind of like a slicing unit there. And then up top, same thing. We're kind of trying to do that up there. Oop, so you can see. We're going to edge that out. Bring that out. Just bring that out as we go. But it needs painted too. Should just lightly sand this and fix it up there. So anyway, nice little piece. Works well in the backpack. Carries easy. And I definitely recommend definitely recommend carrying a small handsaw. It's two very vital tools. I mean, there's other things that you would probably want to use if you're out there doing bushcrafting or something. But just for out and about, nearby, not an extreme survival situation, your small hatchet and a small saw, handsaw, are the two things you really want. There's some other things again too, like I said, you'd want to, but these are your go-to items. So, thanks for spending some time with us here today. Happy Sunday to you. God be with you. Look forward to seeing you all again. And if you have our phone or email or whatever it may be, love to hear from you there too. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Until then, be well, harm none, peace.